What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more trance, and we're back with some more hard trance, although we're going to listen to a remix that is less hard and intense than the original. Allow me to explain as Luca gets a back leg stretch in. And yeah, we're going to listen to a track by Skynet UK. I believe it's a duo. I forgot to look it up on Discogs before I did this, but the only release I've ever heard of by them, I have no doubt they have other releases, I would expect, but at the very least, the only release of theirs which I think made a super big impact was Open the Floodgates, which I do have the original of here, and I'm trying to remember the tune on the flip side. What is it called? Love Thing. In fact, I think this is, I've mentioned this before, that sometimes 90s trance and techno records have bizarre titles, in that something will be called Love Thing, or something that sounds, sweet and sonorous, and it's like hard and industrial style techno. I don't think it's quite that disparate in this case, but I do remember this being a hard, like, wicked record overall. And indeed, the original Open the Floodgates, it's wicked, it's mechanical, it's very intense hard trance. It's not like melodic hard trance, there's no samples, it doesn't have like, that sort of epic feel. It's just a real sort of, grit your teeth and, stomp your feet type of hard trance record. Well, in 1999, because I believe the original here is 98, and obviously you can see it's on Whoop Records, so along comes the remix in 99, and it only came out on white label, so this is still Whoop, but it was just a white label, and it's single-sided, and it's called Open the Floodgates 99. Now this remix goes to another level. Not only is it more melodic, but it also has a very epic feel. It also, like, certainly in the early stage, it has this energetic, sort of compelling, like, it sounds inviting in an energetic way, whereas again the original, it's metallic, it's wicked. So yeah, I do enjoy the original, and I've used it in sets before, but for me it's all about the remix, which when I heard the remix at a trance party I went to, I was like, wait a minute, because at first it doesn't sound like the original at all, but eventually it gets to the melody that in the original it's just very intense. Here it becomes more melodic, and I was like, wait, is this Open the Floodgates? And I looked into it, sure enough, it was an Open the Floodgates remix. So here we go, Skynet UK, Open the Floodgates 99 on Whoop Records, though once again, this was only released as a single-sided white label. Definitely a tune you'd want to mix into, not really a set starter. Although right as I say that layer, that makes it more reasonable as an opener, but I still feel like that the first measure is a bit too naked, if you will. Warm electric vibrancy. This is nothing like the original. So at this point I was still, when I heard it originally, had no idea. somewhere between Laser Beam and Alarm. Also maybe a bit Space Cat. Meow. Luke is like, no, I'm not buying that. Finally, the identity as a remix becomes clear. Goosebumps, like I was there, man. I love that rolling clouds in the sky type of thing. That last part, it doesn't do in the original. Again, it's not just the overall track is different, the main melody, it's from the original, but it's reconfigured. Also those angelic choir vocals. Big build-ups in this one. Shirley, I think the only time I remember using it for sure at a party was the end of the set. It has to be a set ender, surely. I mean, you could mix out here, but I feel like it's definitely one you could end your mix with. Amazing. As I said, the original's cool. We'll go through it eventually. I still want to go back and react to the other versions of Down with the Underground by Trevor Riley, so just trying to keep up with everything in all the different deep dives and playlists on my channel. But yeah, that one was a special tune. As I said, it made a big impact on me when I heard it at a party. I don't remember exactly when in '99, but it was, I think, a couple years later when I got it. But I definitely got it when I was still in my like original phase of playing parties, which lasted from late '99 to like '03. So yeah, it would have been like by maybe '01, '02, something like that. But yeah, like I said, it made a big impact on me, in part just because I was already enjoying it. As I said, it has that real, like, electric, energetic sound, that, like, laser alarm type of synth, those big build-ups. And then it gets to the main melody break, which it doesn't go into a proper breakdown first, right? Like, it hits that main part of the track from a long in beat section, like, build-up, which I always enjoy, like a bit of, unconventional structure in that regard. But yeah, when that melody dropped, it was like, wait, like, I have this. This has opened the floodgates, but like, it's not the version I have. So, like I said, I think it took me a couple years to track down, but via Discogs, I eventually acquired it. And yeah, ultimately, although maybe that's not right. I must have got it from a record store, because I don't think I was using Discogs till '04. So, yeah, that must have been the case, because I have a distinct memory of finishing a set with it. It was like at this outdoor, I think it was like a tow yard. It was like this outdoor area, and it was like, there was like, I think cars, but not like cars in working condition. There were like chassis and so on. So it was either like a body shop or a tow yard, but yeah, I remember ending the set with that track. So, as I said, I must have got it at a record shop, which means either one of the vinyl fetishes in Hollywood, Higher Source in Huntington, which doesn't exist anymore, and I certainly don't think the Vermont vinyl fetish, which is the one I went to more often, I don't think that exists anymore. Dr. Freeclouds, that does exist, but it's not in the location that it was back then, so one of those locations I must have got it. But yeah, ultimately, I think it's a really cool track. It's hard trance, but it's got a lot of epic melody, so it's sort of, you could play it in a melodic trance set, and I think it works quite well. But yeah, either way, we'll go through the original version eventually. Let me know what you think of this one, and at this point, Luca, I apologize, but your sleeping ways have to be ever so momentarily interrupted. As this time, okay, she didn't do a leg stretch, she did like a leg curl, so you're getting to see all of her various sleepy moves. In any case, let me know what you think. I'll see you next time. Peace.